Hey guys, this one has returned. It is the CEC Georgian. You might remember a while ago. I found out that it was dead. Well, dead was wrong. The reverse switch was the problem. It would only run an updraft. And before you're like, oh, so you tell me you didn't check it before? Oh yeah, I checked it. But when I put it back up on the test rig here, I found sometimes it worked in updraft, sometimes it didn't, and downdraft was 0% of the time. It was finicky, but I went in there and replaced the reverse switch with one that came in a bag of parts I found during the cleanup. Definitely going to be parting some fans out during this cleanup that's coming up for me soon, because I'm realizing how useful these parts are. I probably wouldn't have bothered with it right away if I had to spend money on it, because this fan's not worth spending money on. It's not in the greatest shape. And these things are like weeds, so it doesn't really matter. Of course, this is like the second or third one I've seen around here, but they're everywhere, and I'm sure another collector would probably trade / sell me one. Probably sell, seeing as these things aren't really worth that much. But yeah, I'm happy that I've got it though. I'm glad that it works now. Everything you see here is original. It did come with a light kit. I didn't include it though, or I did not use it. And I just put some little electrical tape that's white on the bottom of there, and it looks pretty good. The cap is just sort of put on here because it's really hard to get off. This fob is original. Don't know if that came with all of them. The fan did have a pretty bent blade arm. Surprising, seeing as I had them stacked, and I know for a fact that I didn't bend them, but I was able to bend it back so easily that it doesn't matter, and a lot of the wobble that was on this fan has been fixed. And of course, I didn't even record it when it was that bad, so yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing to see if you guys were interested to see that. It was pretty bad, though. They all started up on low. I hate this mounting bracket and ball combo. It's very loose in there. It hangs, it's safe, but it's loose, and I hate it. There is low. Looking at it now, the bent blades seem to be fixed. It's just the spinner motor that's sort of moving a little bit. That's the only thing that I'm noticing now. Bearings are a little bad. You'll see that a little bit more. Did I already say that? I don't remember, but it's the truth. And you'll be hearing that once I turn it up. These were Kmart, well, I should say, explain first. Yeah, these were sold at Kmart. There was a Kmart really close to me. Understandable why this was bought. It was probably bought at that Kmart that I used to go to as a kid. I got to see the ceiling display before it was taken down. It looked pretty cool. I don't know if anyone else remembers the Kmart ceiling displays. I don't know if all of them did, but yeah, they were pretty cool. Anyways, back on topic now. Yeah, these were their economical sort of model. That was meant to be cheap, builder. Granted, okay, I'm lying. Honestly, some of the builder stuff today is probably better than this fan. Go turn it up to medium now as well. But yeah, it's a cool piece. It's very similar to a SMC Laguna. And I thought it was a Laguna because the picture on Marketplace wasn't the greatest, but it turned out to be a Georgian, but still pretty cool. Someday I'll find a Laguna. I've passed up a couple of them, but yeah, who knows? I could find one at the cleanup. SMC Lagunas are pretty cheap, especially the later ones, the ones that look kind of like this, so I wouldn't be surprised if I did pull one out of the trash. Yeah, there's medium. You can start to hear the bearings now. It's definitely got a motor hum too. Otherwise, it works fine. I don't have any complaints. I'm just glad that I didn't put it up over where the north wind is. That was originally the plan, but when it didn't work, I just went and bought the north wind instead. Is high. Can't feel much air from it. I'll say that right now. It's pretty weak. These also came in the brown finish. So they have brown and white with the gold little ring or stripe on there. I think some of these were marketed with the light kit. Oh, sorry about that buzz. That was our dryer. But anyways, yeah, some of these were marketed with the light kit included. This is an option. I'm pretty sure that's where this one came from, the light kit that came with it, because it did originally come with a light kit. It was just a little antique brass fitter. I'll show you that in a minute. Actually, I'll show you right now. I want to let this thing run anyways, but there it is. Just a little antique brass fitter. Socket was toast, so I chucked it, but the fitter's still good. Okay, let's go ahead, take a look at it up close. Probably not getting any wind noise from it, because it's a weak fan. I think the Sigma is worse than this fan, but it's still, this one's still not the greatest. You could just see that when I pull on the dang thing, how much it moves around. And that's just because it's kind of a loose mount sort of thing, I guess you could say. Spin down is actually okay. I already recorded this once, but I wasn't happy with how the video turned out, so I'm doing it again now. But yeah, spin down actually isn't that bad for a fan with bad bearings. They're more noisy than they are stiff. It is definitely a cute little bugger. I'm really glad though that I didn't put it up in that corner. It would have been a horrible fan, and I would have ended up replacing it anyways. Been pondering about switching out the north wind, but after looking at this, I just don't know if I want to do that. I think I just want to leave it. The only spot that I would consider changing is the Panama Halo spot, since that one's got a box that I can put in. And honestly, there's nothing I like enough to do that for right now. It is definitely a cute little fan. I'm glad I picked it up. It's not the best, but oh well. If you want a good CEC, some of the old industrial models are really great. And I believe CEC stood for Commander Electric Company or something like that. I can't remember. But something under those lines. If it's not Commander Electric, just let me know. No, that Commander was another manufacturer. But anyways, just make sure to let me know if I'm wrong. I would like to make sure I've got that 100% straight in case I ever need that knowledge. But I think it's Commander Electric. But yeah, I'm going to end the video now because the fan has come to a stop. I don't really have anything else to say about it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.